Yeah, make it rain, yeah, hurricane, yeah, baby, this a perfect time and a perfect place, yeah, I'ma make it worth your while, stay a while, think a stripper name is Maverick, guess you know I'm Kyle.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Vaughn, back with another video, man. Welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you guys. We're coming up on 3,000 subscribers right now. I just want to thank all of you. I could not do this without you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm looking forward to building a great community with you guys. I love helping you guys out. I love giving you guys tips, man. So I'm gonna keep the videos coming, man. The grind does not stop. All right, but today's video, I'm gonna be talking about how to get out of Division 6, because a lot of you come to my live streams and ask me for tips on how to get out of Division 6, because a lot of you are stuck in Division 6, okay? And I feel your pain. I was stuck in Division 6 for a while until I changed the way I played my game, okay? There's things you can do to make your points more consistent, okay? To get more points than you're losing. And initially, that's the best way to advance in points, right? Is to get more than you're losing. All right, I've talked about this a lot. I have a lot of tip videos on Arena, but I just want to go over this again and put all my tips into one video, basically. Hopefully this helps you guys get to Champion League, and after you get to Champion League, hopefully this helps you excel in points and keep moving up in points, okay? So the first thing I want to talk about is your landing, okay? Your landing is really important. A lot of people don't think it is, but it's really important. In Season 9, ballers are not the move anymore. This is not, you do not want to go for ballers anymore. At least not off the start. Going for ballers off the start is a 50-50 landing, meaning that you have a 50-50 chance of surviving or dying, you know? There's not always gonna be balls there, and if there is, there's always people going for ballers. So if they get one before you, or if they land before you and get a gun, there's a chance they could kill you. So you want to find a landing outside of ballers. Don't try to win these games without using ballers, okay? You're also gonna want to land where there is a lot of loot, okay? A consistent landing with a lot of loot. All right, a lot of people land at these outside shacks and these outside buildings where there's not a lot of loot there, you know? You're basically dealing with RNG at this point. You're dropping into somewhere hoping to get something, and if you don't get it, you're screwed. All right, this makes your landing not consistent. So I'd recommend landing at a highly loot populated area. Mainly the bigger cities like Tilted, like Retail, Pleasant, Paradise, Shifty, Salty, all that. Those are good places to land, okay? Even though they might be contested, it's better to be contested than to not get loot at all. Even if it is contested, say if you land at Tilted Towers or Mega Mall, you can land at a building and get all the loot you need and leave without fighting anybody. Even when it's contested, you can get a lot of loot from Tilted Towers, a lot of loot from Mega Mall without having to fight anybody. So if you're afraid of getting pushed by someone, you could always use this method. Just land, get as much loot as you can, and leave, okay? And with Mega Mall and Tilted, there's the slipstreams, which provide mobility for you to do that, to leave if you need to. My second tip is to try to get kills on other players, because doing this will allow you to get more loot and maybe more mobility. You're not always going to get the best of loot off the start, even if you do land at the big places, because you might get a stacked loadout but not have any mobility, okay? And you need mobility in game to be consistent with your wins and your placements. That leads me to my next tip, is to know when to play aggressive or passive, okay? When you're going for kills in Arena, you're not going to want to push somebody with 200 health. This is just a 50-50 fight. Those aren't good odds to surviving. So make sure you try, if you see somebody, try to get some chip damage on them before you do anything else. Try to get some tags on them, or throw some stinks at them, or grenades, or anything to just try to lower their health a little bit before you try the push, okay? You're gonna want to have an advantage on everybody that you push. Taking the 50-50 fights isn't the smartest thing, so know when to play aggressive versus passive, okay? If you're not able to get any damage on anybody and they're turtling up, I wouldn't recommend pushing them. I'd recommend leaving, going somewhere else. Find somebody else that you can get chip damage on and push. Play for the end game, guys. Only go for the kills if they're easy kills. All right, don't make it hard on yourself to where you have to use all your mats to kill somebody or all your resources to kill somebody. You want to take the easy kills, all right? Like I said, find somebody with low health, or find somebody that you can get tags on before pushing and make it an easy kill for yourself. So now, the next thing is, if someone pushes you and someone's being aggressive towards you, you have to play it smart, okay? What I mean by play it smart is if they're pushing you and you have 200 HP, obviously they're not thinking very smart, right? So this type of player you should be able to outsmart very easily with a trap play or something of that sort, okay? People that push 50-50 fights aren't the smartest of players, so it shouldn't be too hard to outsmart them and outplay them to initially get the kill on them instead of them killing you, okay? Now if they do push you and it's not a 50-50 fight, say if they get tags on you or they threw some stinks at you, or they got you low. Use your mobility if you have to, okay? You never want to die with mobility in your inventory. You could have used it to survive. Okay, so if you have a rift and you die with a rift on you because you wanted to save it, you were too afraid to use it because you wanted it for endgame, so it ended up costing you that game. All right, you died with a rift in your inventory. Use your mobility if you have to. Okay, don't be afraid to use it in dire situations where people have an advantage on you and they're pushing you and you don't see a way out. Use that mobility, use that jump pad, use that rift, use whatever you have to. Even use the smoke bombs if you have to get away. Okay, don't die with mobility. That's a very good tip I could tell you guys. Do not die with mobility on you. All right, my next tip is plan your rotations when you're in game. Don't just wait till the circle starts closing and then try to think of how to get there. Once you see where the next circle is going, immediately start to think of how you're going to get there and how you're going to get there unharmed and safely. If you have to rotate really far, try not to be the only one rotating. Because what people do in arena is they hold people. That's the easiest way to get kills, is holding people against the storm. Okay, people that have to rotate, it's really easy to get kills on them because they're panicking on trying to stay alive and rotate to the circle while you're already in the circle tagging them up. Okay, so if you're in this position where you're the one that needs to get to the circle, say there's a bunch of people around you, make sure you look around, see if there's people around you, stuff like this. You have a jump pad, use your jump pad when everyone else is rotating. Okay, if you're the only one that uses a jump pad, you're gonna get focused very hard. You want to rotate with other people. If you absolutely have to, rotate with other people. Okay, try to blend into the crowd. If you're, like I said, if you're the only one rotating, you're going to get targeted very hard, and this is not good at all. So plan out your rotations, be aware of your surroundings. If there's people around you, try to rotate with them so you're not focused, and try to get to the circle early if you can. If people are rotating, rotate with them early. Or if you see a clear path without being targeted, take that clear path, get to the circle early, and hold other people in the storm. This gets you easy kills when holding people against the storm, and therefore getting you more points. Now the last tip I got for you is to stay calm in the end game. Staying calm is the most important thing when it comes to these arena games, because when you panic, you make bad decisions, you freeze up, you have brain farts. Something that seems so simple to you in that moment will seem so difficult. Okay, you will beat yourself up after your death, wondering why you didn't do this or wondering why you didn't do that. Okay, so you just need to stay calm, make rational decisions, make smart plays, and keep everything under control. All right, and guys, you utilize everything in your inventory. Okay, if you have stinks, throw your stinks, try to get the kills. Don't die with stinks on you, don't die with shadow bombs on you, none of that. You utilize your inventory. Okay, use everything you have to stay alive and get kills. Use the mats, don't be afraid to use your mats. I hope these tips helped you guys. If they did help you guys, make sure to smash that like button, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I go live. All right, I appreciate you guys. Like I said, I hope you guys can get to Champion League here soon, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, peace out.